If you received a personal injury settlement in South Carolina, you might be wondering, do I have to pay taxes on this money? The answer depends on what the settlement covers, but in most cases, personal injury settlements are not taxable. However, some exceptions apply. Hi, I'm Auger with Auger Auger, a law firm serving South Carolina for over 30 years. Today I'm breaking down what parts of a personal injury settlement may be taxable and what you need to know to protect your compensation. Under IRS rules and South Carolina state law, compensation for physical injuries or illness is not considered taxable income. This means that if your settlement includes money for medical bills, pain and suffering, or lost wages related to a physical injury, you don't have to pay federal or state income tax on that portion. It doesn't matter if your case was settled out of court or won through a lawsuit. Compensation for a physical injury remains tax-free. However, certain types of damages are taxable. If your settlement includes punitive damages, those are always taxable under federal law. Punitive damages are meant to punish the at-fault party, not to compensate for the losses, so the IRS considers them taxable income. The same applies to compensation for emotional distress or mental anguish, unless it stems from a physical injury. If you receive money for emotional distress alone, without a related physical injury, you may owe taxes on that amount. Another important factor is lost wages. If your settlement includes lost wages due to a physical injury, they are not taxable. However, if your case was for something like wrongful termination or discrimination, the lost wages portion would be taxable just like regular income. If you previously deducted medical expenses from your taxes and later received a settlement that reimbursed those same expenses, you may be required to pay back the deduction to avoid receiving a double tax benefit. Because a personal injury settlement can include different types of compensation, it is important to understand what is taxable and what is not. At Auger Auger, we guide our clients through every step of the settlement process, including potential tax implications. If needed, we also recommend consulting a tax professional to avoid unexpected tax liabilities. If you've been injured and are pursuing a claim, having an experienced legal team on your side is essential. At Auger Auger, we fight for full and fair compensation, ensuring you receive what you deserve. With our A&A zero-fee guarantee, you don't pay anything until we win your case. If you need legal advice, call us today or visit our website to schedule your free, no-obligation consultation.